Hello, I'm Evelyn Raymundo from ABS-CBN Corporation in the Philippines. I and my team handle the international distribution of ABS-CBN content to mostly non-Filipino markets abroad.
And ABN-CBS has how many TV channels in the Philippines?
We approximately have about 6 or 7 channels. There's one main terrestrial channel that is ABS-CBN Channel 2. And then there's another UHF station which caters more to male audiences. And there are about 5 pay TV channels catering to the pay TV market, which showcases sports, female-oriented American programming, local cinema, animation, and a music channel.
And you are selling Filipino telenovelas.
Yes.
Why are these so successful across the world?
Well, you have heard about the Filipino phenomenon of diaspora. It's very real because some 15 years ago, a lot of our fellow Filipinos have had to go abroad to seek better opportunities. So they're mostly in the Middle East, certain parts of Europe, and a lot in the Asia-Pacific region as well. So this has created a phenomenon wherein, their families have been, families are abroad. So they are looking for content, they are looking for anything that will make them connect to home, to the family. Because we now see a generation of Filipinos wherein a lot of the children have grown up without their parents. They have been left to the custody of grandparents or close relatives. And this has made us rethink or think very seriously about offering an ABS-CBN global channel that will cater to, that will
to
be
the
able
diaspora.
to
will connect the diaspora.
Yeah, connect to the diaspora and really be able to be distributed in a lot of territories. So.
But what about the non-Filipinos? Why do they identify so heavily with the Filipino telenovelas?
Some 10 years ago, there was interest in Filipino dramas because a lot of foreign students would come to Manila, would come to the Philippines and study English as a second language. So that was part of the phenomena why Filipino programs were being talked about. Plus the fact that there was some satellite spillage of our channel into several countries, particularly Malaysia and Indonesia. And that's, I think, where the interest started to peak. They loved our stars. They loved their dramas.
But what do they love about the stories?
But before that, it was in about 2002 when ABS-CBN management decided to also cater to non-Filipino markets. And this is via our dramas. Particularly the drama, The Promise. It was a sold out. It was sold out in Malaysia. It became #1 in their daytime programming. Why do I think they connected? Because the look, the stories. It's very family oriented. It's very sacrificial love. It's romance. And the big influence of
it's also
Spanish
hope,
heritage.
isn't it?
And there's hope. The character.
So if you're poor, there's always the possibility that you will transcend.
There's a lot of the struggles have been captured. I think the stories are connecting to a lot of non-Filipinos because number one, they're about family. They're about romantic love, sacrificial love. It's a journey of the main characters to better themselves. It's to provide the aspiration and the inspiration to lift themselves from the poverty, from the misery that surrounds them. So they seek a better life. They seek better education. Their parents go abroad to earn a living, to make them go to school, to finish their schooling.
And this is a universal story.
It's a universal story. And I think it's the way the Filipinos would showcase how they are when they fall in love. It's about self-sacrificing, what they will give up for the man or the woman they love. So I heard that we're also doing very well in Africa.
Yeah.
Why? Because Africa, like us, they're a developing country. We have had the same struggles. We have had the same level of suffering, wherein people have to seek better opportunities elsewhere. And this is where our stories come, you know. Everybody seeks for that, that search for that sense of self and love.
And so which countries outside Africa have they been popular in?
In Asia, Malaysia, Cambodia, the Indo-Chinese region.
But not in places like Korea. Yeah.
Not in places like Korea yet.
Yeah.
But they're interested they're interested with some of our content, particularly the movies.
Yeah.
As a format. Yes, in the Philippines, the Korean dramas are quite popular. And why do Filipinos like the Korean dramas? Again, because they can connect. But I think in the Korean drama, the male character is very strong. That is why Filipinos like it. But for our dramas, you know, it's
the women.
It's the women, and it's the family love.
Yeah.
It's the relationship between family members, the mother and the son, the mother and daughter.
And it is a woman's love.
It's a woman's love.
Yeah.
It's a woman's love, very strong.